star of the new Hobbit film, so I better get on. I'll just put my magic ring on to make myself invisible. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Ow. Oh, don't. Ow. Sorry. No. Just could you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, stupid ring. Let's start the show! Quel show we've got for you tonight. Bilbo, the Hobbit himself, Martin Freeman is on the show. Yes. My favourite comedian, Dawn French, is on the show. My other favourite comedian, Lee Mack is here. And adding even more glamour than a Hobbit and Lee Mack, we've got music and chat with the fabulous Girls Aloud, everybody. So, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Hobbit mania is sweeping the nation. The new film is out now. Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. At the premiere this week in London, one Hobbit fan took the opportunity to surprise his girlfriend. Oh. Isn't that amazing? A Hobbit fan with a girlfriend. All your favourite characters are in the film, including Gollum. He's back. Mind you, it looks like they've disturbed him on the toilet, doesn't it? Just... Oh, its precious ring is on fire. I'll leave it a minute. Apparently, Prince Charles is a big fan of Tolkien. Yeah, he even went to visit the set. Here he is meeting Gloin, the dwarf. Look at those funny ears. No, look at them. There's lots of them. A lot of people are saying that Martin was born to play Bilbo. Mind you, that's been said about some of the other characters in The Hobbit. I mean, here's Bifur, the dwarf. And I think we all know who was born to play him. Oh, come on, that's uncanny. So excited to have Girls Aloud on the show. Apparently, I'm not the only one. The band have been celebrating their 10th anniversary. Oh, I know, 10 years. Makes you think, what was I doing 10 years ago? Oh. Happy days. Girls Aloud had a massive party. They even met up again with their old pop stars rivals, One True Voice. Yeah, they did. And what a weekend it was, especially for Kimberly. Oh, here she is on Friday evening, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning. Hey, let's get some guests on! Later, we'll have music and chat from Girls Aloud. But first, it's the return of the Mack. It's Lee Mack. Hello, sir. Sit yourself down. Time for a bit of French kissing. It's Dawn French! The show business of it all. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Have a seat, too. And I can hear the pitter-patter of big, hairy feet. It's Martin Freeman! Hello, sir. Hi. Have a seat. Hello, all. Now, listen, if you are Christmas shopping, all your needs on the sofa. We've got the big Christmas movie, The Hobbit. We've got a beautiful novel, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Yes. And then if fiction's not your thing, we've got an autobiography down the end. Yes. It's all there.
Have you got an autobiography?
I have, yeah.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, well, I'm here shamelessly plugging it. Yeah.
Is it out already?
You got a film out?
Yeah.
Tell me about this film. What's
Mine's
it called?
a documentary about Middle-earth.
We won't... we won't be needing you, Graham.
But here he is, you know, The Hobbit, the star of the biggest movie of the year. And yet, this is inspiring for what actors watching. You have done panto.
Yeah, well, yes, I have. I've done a kind of panto many years ago at the Lyric Hammersmith.
What do you mean, a kind of panto?
Well, because it was with a company called Improbable Theatre. I mean, it was sort of an unscripted panto. It's based on Angela Carter's Cinderella, and I was Buttons.
OK.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
It really wasn't. It was really good. Does it sound worthy? Does it sound worthy?
Well, no, let's face it, scripted pantos are awful.
You did the ITV one,
I did the ITV one, so it was only for a one-nighter thing. But I actually fractured my ribs because I played Idle Jack, and I had to fall over in the shop, and there was a big stack of toilet paper in the shop, and the idea was that I fall on it. And like an idiot, I thought, well, if I fall completely flat, that'll cushion the fall, won't it? Toilet paper. Eek. But it was cheap stuff. It wasn't like your thick quilted stuff.
Fraction paper.
It was your home brand stuff. the words "little" gave it away. I went straight down to squash them and fractured rib. And it's actually shown every year on like ITV2 or something. And you see me getting up, going, oh. I'll have to try and carry on for the rest of the panto. But
there's nothing worse than being in immense pain in front of an audience.
No.
You should see what I'm going through now.
Dawn?
Yes.
You're a big fan of the panto. Didn't you and Jennifer see... Was it Croydon you went?
Yes, we went to see a friend of ours, Gareth Snook, in a pantomime. I think he was playing Buttons, and we went along to see it, and there was a kind of big moment when Buttons decided to do a joke with the whole of the audience and asked us all to look at our programmes and that there was a lucky number on the back of the programme, and the lucky person who had the number would win a troll. And it was a big, giant troll like that. I've never won anything in my life, and I really, really wanted that troll.
Yes,
badly.
Yes.
And we all had to look at the back of our programmes, and he said, and the number is... number 13. I had number 13. I couldn't believe it. So I was up out of my chair, and Jennifer was tugging at me, trying to get me to sit down. I was out of my chair, running down to the front. I knew that troll was going to be mine, only to discover when I got to the front of the stage, I was trying to grab at the troll, that everybody had number 13. That was, in fact, the joke. But my greed had precluded me from seeing that. Getting to the stage just took about 2 minutes, but getting back to my seat took about 13 years. Of shame.
Were you the only one who was actually
Only
up?
One. Oh. Only one. And there were people. There was, you know, a few busloads of people in the front rows who've come from the we don't know how to think very well place, and they got it. I didn't get it. They got it.
They all thought, oh, well, yeah everyone's got
yeah.
that. Yeah. I hear you. Speaking of trolls, nice link. Nice link. Thanks for that. You're getting us right back on track.
I thought you were going to say, talking to trolls, we've got a prize tonight if you've got the lucky number.
Martin Freeman, who knew this day would come? It must be amazing, because you've been filming The Hobbit for so long.
Yes.
Did you lose sight of the fact that it was ever going to be a film in cinemas?
You kind of do in what I think is quite a helpful way, actually, because it decreases the pressure and that kind of expectation. And about once a month, Jimmy Nesbitt would look at me and say, "Martin, you are the Hobbit." To sort of remind me that this was actually going to be a film. Because it would sort of dawn on you sometimes that we were making these three incredibly huge films.
When he said, Martin, you are the Hobbit, were you dressed as a giraffe? And he was... Martin, you are the Hobbit.
Yeah. Go back and
get the right bloody costume.
I have my buttons.
You are the Hobbit.
Yeah.
And, my God, no one is walking out of this cinema thinking, I wish I had more film for my money. It's epic. It really is epic, and 2 more to come.
Yes, Pete Light's an epic film.
When you signed on, though, did you sign on for 1 movie or 2 movies? 2. And then at what point did someone say, oh, by the way, we're making another movie?
On the day of the wrap party, they told us, Okay. For those of you who don't know, the wrap party is when you finish principal photography. And so we thought, oh, OK, we're going to be going home, and that's the end. And they said, look, we're going to make 3 films. I mean, we were going to be coming back next year anyway for pickup shots.
Yeah.
In filming, let's pick... Yeah.
You know these people are human beings.
They weren't in the front row of her panto.
Ray mentioned the cinema earlier. The cinema is like the television, but it's like massive. And you can eat popcorn. It's very nice. You'll have a lovely time.
Oh, I know. But no, yes, and they said we're going to make 3 films because we have a you know, an amazing amount of footage and material that we would have to squeeze into 2. We want to tell this story properly. Yeah. So I kind of think, well, if you really think that this is what it's going to be needed, then I'm OK with that.
Now, I suppose when you see the script and you realise that it only goes up to page 33 of the actual book, that's a clue that there are more to come.
We should have realised, yeah. We should have realised. Because I thought it's weird that it ends just with Bilbo leaving Bag End. And nothing else has happened. I thought Gollum was in it.
And how many premieres have you done now?
4. Yeah. 4. And so London last night...
you're wondering, 4 is just one more than 3. I won't do any more of them, Martin, I promise.
No, I quite enjoy it, actually.
I won't do any more.
I do quite like it, but it also hurts me.
Means he's in pain.
Shut up!
4. We did Wellington.
Yeah, he knows what 4 is, well, he'd have to put the numbers up.
We did Wellington, Tokyo, New York and London. And so now, and today it's open.
Well, listen, we've got a clip, and I think this is around your first day of filming. This is you and Gollum.
This is the first thing we shot, yeah.
And because you know you're going to be working with this character for so long...
Yeah.
Like, how do you pitch it, knowing, like, whatever I do today, I'm going to be doing this in 2 years?
Well, that's a good question. You are finding your... Well done.
Thank you.
It's only 4 years.
Don't do a Geordie accent, that's what I'd say.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I decided, shall I go with the Senegalese? You know, but, yeah, you kind of find your way. You do, you know, we were shooting this scene for probably about 10 working days, I suppose. And, I mean, it's about a 10-minute scene, and Andy Serkis and I did it over and over again, like in one take. We shot it like a play. We shot it like a theatre piece. And in that time, if you've got Gollum kind of coming at you, then you have to react, and you have to sort of just go with the moment.
OK, well, this is Martin Freeman playing Bilbo Baggins, meeting Gollum for the first time.
What is it, precious? What is it?
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
Bagginses. What is Bagginses, precious?
I'm a hobbit from the Shire.
Oh, we like goblinses, batses and fishes, but we hasn't tried hobbitses before. Is it soft? Is it juicy?
Now, keep your distance. I'll use this if I have to. I don't want any trouble, you understand? Just show me the way to get out of here, and I'll be on my way.
Why? Is it lost?
Yes, and I want to get unlost as soon as possible.
Oh, we know safe paths for hobbitses. Safe paths in the dark. Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
I wasn't talking to you.
I was surprised how long it took you to get ready, because you look like yourself. You know, in a lot of the dwarves...
What are you saying? We've had this before.
No, a lot of the dwarves, are very...
Yeah.
But does that takes a long time?
The dwarves, yeah, some of the dwarves took about 3 hours because they have a big head prosthetic, like you know, they have a massive helmet.
Don't explain that.
They have a big prosthetic helmet, big yak hair, beards, you know, noses, the lot, you know. So and they also have massive fat suits where they, you know, put everything on.
So you got away quite lightly.
I got away pretty lightly, yeah, I did. I was an hour and a quarter in makeup.
Wow. Because Dawn knows how you feel.
Yes.
You've been there, haven't you?
I have.
Yes.
I have been a hobbit.
Dawn,
in my time.
We've got a picture of Dawn as a hobbit. There she is.
Dear, that's Jennifer.
That was very funny.
Looking good.
Yeah, looking very good.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the scale of everything, so are hobbits are a bit bigger than dwarves?
No, I mean, actually, they're roughly the same size. Hobbits are basically 3'6", 3'7", roughly.
OK.
And, I mean, the dwarves, some of them are... You know, some of them are a fair bit taller than me, some of them are kind of my sort of size. So there's... As two species, they're not really that much different in size.
And then is Ian McKellen, is he, like, bigger than a person?
He's kind of man-size.
He's about man-size?
Yeah, he's kind of human size, yeah.
But then elves are taller?
Elves are even taller, yeah.
And it is seamless when you watch the movie.
It's very consistent.
You really forget that you and the dwarves are all like regular folk.
You do. And it really comes